I don't know whose idea was to put these two guys on the same team, but this feels like cheating. They completely ran through the whole tournament. We're gonna watch both of their matches, starting with Dorian Olivarez, then jumping into Diego Pato right after. So let's start right away because these matches will be super fast. Right away Olivarez is moving side to side, changing directions all the time, trying to force north-south. And Igor has very good guard retention. He's mainly outside guard player. But Dorian is very good at catching people when they overcorrect from the bottom, you see. Because this outside guard playing, it's mainly defended with the top leg. With that rib pummel, you see. So when they overcorrect, straight away Dorian Olivarez will go in duck under, just like this. Watch this. Straight into north-south turtle. And he has a good headlock here. Igor is trying to roll through to clear this headlock. And now he's going into half guard, which I don't think it's a good strategy to go and to defend these darts, because you are even more stuck when you are in half guard. But I don't think Dorian has like a good bite on these darts, so maybe he will clear it. Yeah, the arms are not that deep. The elbow of Dorian is not deep, so maybe he will clear it. He's like framing and posting on that hip of Dorian. Yeah, he popped his head out. That was very good. And straight away Dorian goes on the attack, trying to force this north-south pass. He's just waiting for an overcorrection from Igor. And this is the dilemma when you are fighting against Dorian Olivarez, because you are forced to play guard all the time. And Igor is using a lot of energy just to defend these passes. And now Dorian has a headlock on Igor. Also that far side underhook, so this will be a clean pass. That was amazing. Let's see. Maybe he will transition into north-south and try to do a choke from there. He's very good from that position. Maybe he will just go into mount, but Igor is trying to recover his knees. So let's see. Good framing from Igor, but yeah, he's completely stuck now. And Dorian is trying to staple that left arm of Igor. But Igor has a good frames, but the right arm of Igor is completely out of position. Dorian is putting a lot of pressure on Igor, so this will be interesting to see. Igor is very good at recovering his legs, and he's also very flexible, but I can only imagine how hard it is to escape from Dorian. Dorian is trying to set up this north-south choke with the arm in, so this is very rare. I've only seen Marcelo Garcia finish this choke with a high percentage. Maybe he's waiting for Igor to like turn on his side so he can get like a dart or arm in guillotine. But also he looks like he's forcing this north-south choke. Yeah, but Igor recovered from that. Maybe now he will try to finish it without the arm. Yeah, I think Igor completely recovered from that. So, okay, Dorian is going for a Kimura now. Oh my god, he's trying to rip this Kimura. But watch how Igor is keeping his body compact. So it's hard for Dorian to completely rip that Kimura off. He was moving his whole body instead of that arm. I think he didn't have like a good control of his head. Now Dorian is transitioning into the back, and also he has that bottom hook in. He's trying to pummel that top hook in. Oh my god, he even trapped the arm of Igor. Let's see. He's just trying to get under that neck of Igor. Yeah, this will be finish. I think this will be finish, yeah. That was amazing. Yeah, Dorian is a big problem because you are constantly playing guard against him. And if you stand up, he will just take you down because he is very good at wrestling. Everybody is just forced to play guard and recover their guard all the time, because they cannot do anything else. So yeah, okay, let's go into Diego Pato. This will be also amazing match. Diego Pato is one of the scariest leg lockers in the world right now. Also, I think he has the best finishing mechanics on the legs. His breaking mechanics are so good. Also, his entries into the legs are maybe the best in the world. So this will be interesting because this opponent is not scared of Diego Pato, and he will try to attack the legs of Diego Pato all the time. So it will be interesting to see how Diego will deal with this, because mostly when Diego competes, he is the one attacking the legs. He's almost never defending himself. So let's see. Diego Pato is also very good at passing people's guard, and not many people know that. Okay, this opponent is going for a false rip entry, let's see, and he is deep. He is deep, rolling through. Diego is trying to clear this knee line of his, and he managed to clear that knee line. And again, putting pressure from top, trying to smash the hip of that opponent. I like how this opponent is not scared to attack Diego. So this is very interesting to watch. And again into this initial reverse de la Hiva position. Pato is trying to recenter the hips of this opponent. So this is interesting. And now he's putting hip pressure. Hand fighting from top. Watch how he's stapling that right arm of the opponent. This is very nice. But the opponent is pummeling that lasso, keeping distance. He's very good at framing from the bottom. And again into this same position. Underhooking that left leg of Diego Pato. But Diego is sprawling very, very hard. I think it will be hard to get that position. Backstepping. Okay, now outside passing for Diego Pato. And this opponent has like an outside ashi entry. But his knees are out of position. So now Diego Pato is putting this leg drag pressure. And also he's controlling the head of the opponent. This is very bad. He also has that underhook there. This opponent needs to recover that right knee line of his inside the hips of Pato. Because you really don't want to get comfortable in this position. It can only get just worse and worse from here. Yeah, and Pato is in side control now. Oh my god, he's going for an arm triangle straight away. Yeah, and he got the choke. That was amazing. But that was big mistake from the opponent, not like trying to move and recover straight away. He got too comfortable just staying there and waiting for Diego to pass. And that was amazing. I didn't expect to watch Diego Pato win with arm triangle in this match. I thought he will get like that footlock straight away. But I think because Diego Pato didn't feel danger from the opponent, he was trying new things and trying to pass the guard instead of just going for the legs. So this was amazing to watch. And also this opponent was not scared at all from Pato. So also that was very, very interesting to watch. Okay, thank you guys.
If you were going to the airport and you had all your belongings packed into a suitcase, would you walk up to the suitcase and just grab any random part of it and lift it and take it to the cab? Of course you wouldn't. You would look for the handle of the suitcase, because when you employ the handle, the physical task is so much easier to take that case and put it in the cab. So too when you work with the human body. Don't just grab anywhere on the body, forearms, triceps, shoulders, no. Be precise, lock. He goes to pull away, difficult. Now we're in a situation where I catch, he goes to pull away, not easy. He goes to pull away, not easy. Why? Because like the intelligent traveler, who when he goes to pick up the suitcase, instinctively hunts for the handle of the suitcase in order to pick it up and move it efficiently, so too, you will look at the human body. You will no longer see a human body as most people do. You will see it as a set of handles in front of you, where you can grip the handles, you can control the body.
When chicken corn, so the corn can grow, mama. Hey, when chicken corn, so the corn can grow.